to the continuation of the playthrough of the game OTPISANI Belgrade Resistance 1941 to 1945. And last time we have a bit of the trouble. Mila lost all of his insurgents and our occupation strength rise up to 4, but we at least finished one mission so far. And it's Tichy's turn, and he also has a mission here where he needs to attack the barracks. For that mission 2 players needs to be in the city block 3, and last time I managed to get Mila there, and Tichy is also on his spot. Mission needs weapons. Every insurgent gives a die, and our suspicion, if our suspicion is a medium, also get a die for this mission. But since we have one agent here in the same block, the mission strength is actually 5. So we need to deal with this. So it's Tichy's turn. Also, there is one more problem. My suspicion is on extreme. So if I try to do the mission and get at least one eagle, it's gonna be instantly fail. And then each eagle I have rolled during the mission roll, I will have to apply this wounds to my insurgent psychics and then to myself if there is that much eagles. So what I'm thinking right now is that I need to lower my suspicions. And as you can see here in the cemetery, there is a little icon of a house. That's a safe house where you can do action that's called lay low. It costs 3 actions but -2 suspicion on the space with the safe house marker. So if I get to this space and spend 3 actions, I'm gonna lower my suspicion by 2. But first I'm gonna do the revolt action, and I have +1 dice for revolting this turn, so I'm gonna use that. So I'm gonna roll 4 for revolt. Alright, I'm gonna get 3 more actions, and I have 4 dice that I can lock on this track. So 3 of them is gonna get locked, which will rise our motivation, and we can draw a new mission, and then 1 more die will stay there. So let me check. So our motivation already high enough. The new mission I got is the hospital rescue. Requires charisma, 2 players on the main hospital space, and keys. Mila has keys and he has really high charisma, so this would be a good mission for him. Anyway, 1 player can only hold 1 mission, so if I want to take this one with Tichy, I would have to discard the current one, which I don't want to do. So I'm gonna use my 3 actions. I'm gonna use 2 actions to move, and last action I'm gonna draw a card from the resistant deck. And I get another sidekick, Babbage the Fixer, Engineer. It says item in the Babbage slot may be used as a replacement for any item. So whatever I put in his slot can be anything, can be weapons, explosives, whatever we need for the mission. So this is quite good. Also I need to add 1 loyalty card to him. And alright, so that was Tichy's turn, and now I have to play the event. It says uprising of the 13th July in Montenegro. People of Montenegro have started the open rebellion against the Nazi forces. Men and women are taking arms to fight the enemy. Move Klaus to Gymnasium and move Haynes to River Docks. Okay, so Klaus go to Gymnasium and Haynes to River Docks. And it says place 1 SS patrol in city block 1 and 3. Oh, this is not good. So we're gonna have 1 here and 1 in our block. So now the mission just that I have is just has a strength of 6. +1 motivation to all players. Alright, we are already motivated. Alright, it's Mila's turn. Okay. So I need to do something about these 2 if I want to do the mission with Tichy. Now, If I attack him and get any wounds, I have to apply to Mila himself. He's gonna die immediately, and each time your main players die, you have to rise occupation by 1, so I don't want that. I could try to do diversion, but with the diversion I can only move these in other blocks, and as you can see we have 3 here, so I can't move them in block 2 or 1 because that will rise occupation even more in the end of the turn. So I can move them in the block 4, but then it's gonna have like maybe 3 of these, so whenever we place new agents, if some events place new agents or SS patrols, occupation is gonna rise high. So I have a tough decision. I think I'm gonna start with the revolt. Actually, first thing I'm going to do, I'm gonna take this mission. So that's my first action. Keys, okay, weapons, poison, alright. And for my second action, I'm gonna revolt. So let's do that. Okay, I got another die to lock on this track, and I have one more actions. Alright, I think with the last action I'm gonna actually try diversion and move at least one of these agents or SS patrols from the block 3. So let's see, for the diversion I need guerrilla. My guerrilla is 2, so I'm gonna roll 2 dices, and every success I can move one of the enemy tiles. Any eagle I instantly fail and my suspicion rises. So let's try the diversion. I did not manage, so that was my turn with melee. So another event, and this one is wasted opportunity. You were too indecisive, opportunity came and go, and it's gone now. Remove one mission from the rooster. Well, lucky that I already pick all the missions from the rooster, so they not get removed. -1 motivation to all players, +1 action to all players next turn. So we are getting committed again. But Perle now, Tichy now has +1 more action this turn. Alright, let me think. I think I'm gonna spend all of my 3 actions to lower my suspicion. That will be my whole turn, so my suspicion is now on medium. And we already finished 1941, we are on the 1942 right now. So here's the event, police raid. Someone has disclosed the location of your safe house and the agents have busted in. Move 2 agents to the city block with the most player. Oh my god. Okay. So 2 agents gonna move here. I think I'm gonna do it like this. And now we have 4 tiles, so the occupation is gonna rise. Also, since there are 3 agents in this block, we can't use revolt action. Each player can discard all of his restricted items. For each restricted item in your possession, raise your suspicion by 1. Well, we're not gonna... I don't have any restricted items. Melee has one, but he's already on high, so he's not gonna discard. And now, because we have 4 enemies in the block 3, our occupation strength is gonna rise again to 5, which will now increase the level. It will increase the level of Krieger. This is his icon, as you can see, SS. So he's gonna level up, and now he can also do mass arrests if we ever start on the tile with us. Alright, I need to cover this up. And we go to the Mila's turn. Well, I now really have to do something about these agents. Okay, for my first action I'm going to draw a card. I got a whistle item. It says move 1 player up to 2 spaces, then discard this card. Okay, that's good when you have to move 1 player from if he's standing with some adversaries. Alright, for my second action I'm gonna try diversion. So my 2 guerrilla. Okay, I succeeded. So I'm gonna move one of these agents back here. And for my third action I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna actually try to fight. Alright, so my fight is 2. I have a pistol that gives me plus 1 more dice. This one. So let's hope for no eagles, because in this case Mila is gonna die. Alright, 2 success, so I can kill 2 of them. I think I'm gonna kill both of these agents. That was good. So now I'm gonna do the event. It says increase security in the city. German patrols on high alert. Night curfew is in effect. Move close to the closest player. Okay, Klaus is here, so that will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's gonna go to Miele. And move 1 SS patrol to the city block 1. Oh, okay, I'm gonna move this one, because at least it's gonna clear the mission. The problem is now city block 1. If you have 3 or more SS patrols, this block is now locked. You can't enter or leave the block, so this will be a really tough thing to remove right now. Also, our occupation is gonna rise again on 6. Alright, it's Tihi's turn, and on my turn I'm gonna do the mission. So no enemy tiles, no agents and SS patrols, which will rise my strength of the mission, so I'm gonna just go and roll for it. So I only fail if I roll 3 or more of these eagles, because my suspicion is on medium. So my fight is 3. Now I can sacrifice one of these surges and get +2 dice for this mission, but I'm not gonna do that. So my fight is 3. I have weapons, so I get 1 more die. 1 die from the mission strength, and then 1 die for each insurgent, which means I'm gonna get 2 more. And lastly, 1 die if my suspicion is medium. It is, so I'm gonna get another die. So this is my dice pool. As you can see, that's like 7 dice to roll. And I need 4 success. Alright, wow, from the first roll I got 5 success, and this mission is completed. So another mission is completed. Let me check what success. It says -2 occupation strength. Nice. So this will lower occupation back to 4, just what we need. Also, just finish another mission. We are on mission 3 right now. 2 more and we can go for our adversaries. Alright, so I still have 2 more actions, so let me think. I definitely want to do diversion and pull some of these guys down, because I don't want our occupation to rise. So my guerrilla is 2. I don't have anything. You know what? I'm gonna leave this for later. I think I'm just gonna do diversion. So I didn't succeed, and my suspicion rises by 1. And I think I'm gonna do it again, because I really need to stop the occupation track to advancing. Alright, I can pull one of these guys. I'm gonna pull one of SS troop in our sector. Now block, making a diversion. And that's the end of the Tihi's turn. So let's see the event. It says meeting in the Gestapo headquarters. High-ranking general is visiting the German command in Belgrade. All Axis personnel is called for a quick meeting. Place the blockade between Zeleny Venac and Gestapo. Okay, this is here. Move Krieger and his deputies to the Gestapo headquarters. So Krieger's gonna go here, and all of his deputies, Heinz, and there's the other one, Klaus. Oh, good. That will save Miele from this deputy. Okay, we don't have enemies, too much enemies in each block, so we're fine. So it is Mile's turn, and let's see what he needs to do for his mission. So he uses his charisma, and he has very high charisma, it's 4. He needs keys, he have one. Optional element, weapons, he have one, and -1, he can cancel 1 eagle if he rolls, if he has a poison. The only problem, his suspicion is on extreme. So it would be good if he come here and also lower his suspicion before he goes to the mission. So for my first action, I'm actually gonna revolt, hoping to get more actions. Alright, my suspicion can rise more, but I have 3 actions again. So I'm gonna move to cemetery. Actually, I'm gonna flip this, see what it is. It's document. I'm gonna move, and I'm also gonna flip this. It's explosive. Alright. So let's do the event. Increase security in the city. Alright, move Haynes to the closest player and move 1 SS patrol to the block 3. Okay, I think I'm gonna move 1 of these. And where is Haynes? It's here. Oh, he's gonna land on both of us right now because we are together. Alright, it's Tihi's turn. And because he's starting with Haynes, he has to discard 1 card, but he don't have any cards. So we are good with that. Alright, so let me check. 2 players on the main hospital. So I should move my way to the main hospital. But I'm thinking I'm gonna revolt first, of course. Alright. 1 more die, which will rise our motivation back to fanatical. And we're gonna get another mission, the mission Rooster. Let me check. Oh, this one is not that hard. Bandits Camp Rescue. 2 players in Bandits Camp space. We just need weapons, and for each key we got additional dice. It's only 2 strength. I don't. Should I? Well, I have 6 more actions, so I'm definitely going to take this mission. Take and start. And that was 1, so I have 5 more actions. I think I'm gonna pick up these explosives. Okay, deliver any item minus suspicion. Okay, and then I have 4 more actions. I'm gonna move. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going toward the Benitza camp slowly. Alright. Let's do the event. First broadcast of Voice of America, listen in Belgrade. This card actually has a little text error. It says feast instead of first, but I'm gonna fix that. Well, this is still a prototype. All supporters of the resistance listen in secrecy. The Voice of America broadcast radios are forbidden by the authorities. +1 motivation to all civilians. We don't have civilians, smuggler and communist. +1 suspicion to all players with restricted items. Well, Mila is already on high and I don't have any restricted items. Alright, so it's Mila's turn. He needs to discard 1 card. So he will have to choose, I guess, the whistle. Or should I remove the pistol? I think I'm gonna remove the pistol. I'm gonna keep the whistle, could get in handy this turn. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna revolt, trying to get more actions. Wow, only 2 actions. Oh damn. Okay, move other player. I think I'm gonna use a whistle and move Tichy to Banitsa camp. And for my last action, I'm gonna move here. Oh no, actually I have some different demand. I'm gonna use special ability of Meal. It says check the loyalty of one insurgent or sidekick. So I'm gonna check this girl here. Oh, she is a hidden agent. Okay. Here's the problem though. Well, this will not happen. It says if this card was revealed during a start mission, so during the roll for the mission would fail, but it isn't revealed that way. It's revealed by me. So at least Tichy can discard this insurgent and remove it from him because we just prevented the problem which would be with this mission. Alright, good call. Alright, then in this case let's do another event. Key person of the resistance has been killed. One of the leaders of the Communist Party has been killed by the special police at his hiding place. Move Kameni to cemetery. Oh damn. So there. And move one agent to the city block 3. Okay, I guess I can move this one. And -2 motivation to all communists, advance the occupation strength by 1. Oh my god. So Tichy just went from committed to motivated, so he can't do the mission right now unless he get committed again. And our occupation strength rises back to 5. Alright, I'm gonna do one more turn with Tichy, and that's gonna be this with this playthrough. So I'm already on Banitsa camp. I'm on high with the suspicion, so 2 eagles. If I roll 2 eagles, I'm gonna fail. But first of all, I'm gonna spend first my action to remove this agent. So this card go back to the loyalty deck. We can't completely remove that. Well, there are some effects that can, but this insurgent is out of the game. Now I have only 1 insurgent and 2 sidekicks. Okay, I have 2 more actions. Oh, I can't do the mission, I'm not motivated. Well, for my second action, I'm gonna place this explosive in the item slot of Babbage, so now this can be any item I actually need. And for my last action, I'm just gonna roll 1 die for revolt. Oh damn, I just raised my suspicion again. What a bad roll. Alright, so here we are. Not going quite good. I mean, we have missions, but Tichy is not motivated enough to roll for them. And Mila is on stream suspicion. He has all the things he needs, but he doesn't have any insurgent to place wounds on them, and high suspicion that it can be it's easier for him to fail. Actually, let's finish the turn with melee so that Tichy is gonna play again. So let's just do that. Alright, so melee is on the same spot with Kameni and with Haynes, so needs to discard 1 card and also one item. Yeah. Damn, so he had to discard one of the items he needs. Okay, weapons, because without the keys I can't even do this. So I have to discard my weapons. All these tiles on the board are limited, so every time you discard something you probably have problems. But I have to move from here. I was hoping to spend all my action to lower my suspicion, but if I stay here I also have to discard my keys unless Kamen is moved in the event, and I can't risk that. So my first action is gonna move here, second I'm gonna flip this, and third I'm gonna take this, close it, and when I reveal it, it says move any player 2 spaces. Okay, this is good. So I'm gonna move 1. Oh damn, Mishich is on the trolley. Well, I'm gonna go there. Oh, let me check actually his level 2. Discard 1 restricted item plus 1 suspicion. Well, I'm already high suspicion, so yeah, I can go there and I don't have any restricted items. So that will be that. And we're gonna stop here. We have lots of problems to overcome. We are all on high suspicion. Our missions are not that hard to do, but if we roll at least one of these eagles, we're gonna fail. So in any case, thanks you for watching and see you next time. Goodbye.